What was the pincer movement strategy at Kursk in WWII? Imagine a battle where two mighty forces try to trap the enemy from both sides at once. That's what the Germans aimed for with their pincer movement at Kursk. This plan was part of a bigger fight called the Battle of Kursk, a major turning point on the Eastern Front. The Germans wanted to cut off and destroy a large group of Soviet soldiers in a bulge or salient around the city of Kursk. They thought if they could encircle the Soviets, they could regain the advantage and push the front line westward. The Germans called this plan Operation Citadel. They assigned Army Group Center to attack from the north with the 9th Army, moving south to cut off Soviet forces and seize key rail lines. At the same time, Army Group South, including the 4th Panzer Army and Army Detachment Kempf, attacked from the south, pushing northward to meet the northern forces. The idea was to create two powerful pincers that would close around the Soviet defenders and trap them inside the Kursk salient. The Germans hoped this double envelopment would wipe out a large chunk of Soviet forces and give them the upper hand. But the Soviets had already learned about the German plans thanks to their intelligence network. They prepared deep defenses with trenches, minefields, anti-tank weapons, and large reserves behind multiple lines. These defenses made it very hard for the Germans to break through. The battle turned into the largest tank fight in history, especially at a place called Prokhorovka. German armored units, including elite SS Panzer Corps, tried to punch through Soviet lines. But the Soviets fought back fiercely with their own tank armies, causing heavy losses on both sides. The German pincers failed to encircle the Soviet forces, and the battle ended in a stalemate. This failure marked a major shift in the war. It was the first time the Germans' major offensive was stopped before they could break through. After Kursk, the Soviets took the strategic lead and started pushing westward. The pincer movement was a bold plan that ultimately did not succeed, but it showed how intense and complex the fight on the Eastern Front had become.